begin.
Rolling, accurate, pace.
Well, what we're trying to do is, obviously we're in the business of player development, so our idea is to bring in a kid that we think has great potential, and then see if we can take her there. So our whole philosophy in every single training session is, well, can we make this kid better? And through our experience, we've learned that what creates the best environment for player development is an atmosphere of competition. So what we try to do is we try to keep score in everything. We actually post the scores, we post everyone's ranking, and what it creates is this atmosphere where, you know, I don't want to lose, I'm going to go after it, but also we hope it improves their capacity to compete and be what we call the margin of victory.
Shield it? Yes, good. Decisions are already better. Passing is already better. Movement is already better. Game is already better. We're getting our game back. Well done on a tough ball. Yes, Paige, well done.
I'm a senior and I still get nervous for practice, and I think that's what makes this program so special, is because it doesn't matter who you are, you have to fight for your position no matter what. It's a lot of pressure, but it's something that when I'm playing for the national team or other teams, it prepares me. When I go into national camp, I'm ready always, because the hardest practices are at North Carolina, and when we scrimmage our reserve team, we're under more pressure than a real game. So when we step into the real game, we're like, this is easy, because we deal with it every single day.
Hey, Kay, excellent. The whole time, I mean, it's deception, it's making the correct decision. That's the next level for you.
I want to be competing in all these different platforms at all times, because I think that's going to develop the kind of athlete that's going to help us succeed. And we want our kids comfortable with that. And what we love is we love bringing these kids in and letting them know, listen, if you're competitive, you found your home. In fact, one of my favorite quotes from Mia Hamm, when she was talking about her adjustment to coming into UNC, she says, you know what, I finally found an environment where I was accepted for who I was. And we want all those competitive kids out there to know that you've got a home in Chapel Hill.
And then what do we have to do? We got to get a hold of it again. And what happened in that? At first we sucked, and then we got a hold of it. Sometimes it's one player that can bring us back, but sometimes it's a collective. But once we got a hold of it at the end, I mean, it was impossible to take the ball, because every decision was good. Every pass had a purpose. It was basically played with the correct pace and accuracy. We went to a completely different level.
I think what makes him so unique is that he's so successful and he's won everything pretty much, but he still listens to his players, and he always says the team is run by the leadership council, basically. And so if you ever have any suggestion or anything you want to talk to him about, he's going to listen. It's not just him kind of in charge of everything. You have a say in what goes on.
All right, good. I'd rather, yeah, take a touch. Yeah, I kind of like that. Be clean on the touch and then finish.
Well, I think we all learn from all of our different coaching mentors. We all learn from wherever the game is at a given time. And so honestly, right over here in the Smith Center, I watched Coach Smith train his teams back in the day, and I love the detail and the precision and organization in his training environments.
Absolutely perfect from both of you. Perfect serve, perfect finish, down, and back where it came from. What's going to create a final pass rather than you looking forever is if you move the ball, because in moving the ball, it changes the angle of the person getting the ball, and the defense, which is basically close down your option, it might open up the next person's option. So if you look at the elite teams at the highest level, they are constantly moving the ball, even if the players are this far apart. It's like bang, you watch Barca play, it's almost like 6 passes in a row between these two people.
Right now, one of the biggest problems in women's soccer in America is we just don't watch the game. Even the great players that play the game at a high level don't watch the game. And if we want to become a truly sophisticated soccer-playing nation, we've got to embrace the men's game at the highest level. So we want them following Barca, or the EPL is probably the easiest league to follow in the United States, the English Premier League. This year for us was wonderful because basically seeing the Spanish giants knocked out by Dortmund and Bayern was wonderful, because Dortmund and Bayern play the game the way we try to play it. Both teams press for 90 minutes, and both teams try to play the game at a sprint, and those are two of our philosophies. So to have these teams that obviously we're emulating at the highest level succeed is a wonderful message for my kids, because what they're then seeing is, oh my gosh, this is the way, you know, Anson wants us to play. This is the way we try to play.
And now obviously you guys are going to the opposite side. And then let's be finishers, not shooters. Here we go. There it is. Hold it up, hold it up. That's it. A ball from there. We finish back where it came from. With that much time, you sight it, you head it down, and a ball from there, it's that side panel. A ball from there, it's that side panel. Round of applause for Meg Morris.
It's still fun. This preseason was fun. First weekend, I think we're going to have a nice team. So it's just been really, really enjoyable with these kids.
Yeah, done, yeah! I love it! I like it!